Well, welcome to Gabbin' and Games Christmas special. Good to see everybody. Holiday special, whatever you want to call it. I appreciate you being here. I was going to do this earlier in the day, but, you know, just the fact that I showed up, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better at the schedule, but, you know, it's taking me a little time. Merry Christmas Eve. Happy belated Hanukkah. I don't know when Kwanzaa is, but I hope you will or you did have a great one of them. We're going to just hang out a little bit. I have some Christmas gaming news. I'll turn on the red phone if you guys want to call. You can put yourself in the Discord. Obviously, this is members-only chat stream. That is, everybody can call in. We're going to be doing some giveaways with PlayStation Network gift cards or any service you like. But I like how Addy Pie in the chat is telling me I should have streamed earlier. You're a troll, Addy Pie. Why would I'm waiting? This was on purpose. Good to see you, Addy Pie. We'll talk about Kojima in just a second. No, there's no mistletoe. It's just kind of an empty pipe. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be a chill stream, but I want to show you some stuff, talk about the holidays a little bit, talk about video games a little bit. But yeah, so I do want to remind you tomorrow, and this will be in the morning because we do Christmas at 2 o'clock here in the Jaffe home. But tomorrow in the morning, there will be Gabbin' and Gameplay with Christmas Carnage and Christmas Massacre. These are two really gruesome, fun, nice-looking. One's retro, obviously, and the other one's Christmas Carnage, which is an Unreal 5 thing. It's very cool looking. So that's going to be happening tomorrow. I want you to, if you're up and you're not doing the Christmas yet, or it's late and the Christmas is already done for you, swing by and let's play some horror Christmas games. What strain of dope? Well, look, so I'll tell you something. I got a little surprise. I was going to, here's my bag from Tory Holistics. I was going to partake a little bit, and but I don't have my, I just got the kind that needs the pin, and I don't know where my pin is. But you know what they did? They're so nice. They put a gift card in there for the holidays. I didn't even expect it. It's like a $20 gift card. Not too shabby for the dope. Think about that. It's not legal everywhere. What's that about? Daxter Miller says those games look cool. Yeah, they're. I mean, I've played a little bit of Christmas Massacre, and it's you know, it's janky because it's puppet combo. That's kind of part of the fun. But it is very cool, and it's kind of disturbing. It's very raw and snuff filmy. I've never seen a snuff film, but, you know, I've seen movies about snuff films, like that Nicolas Cage movie. And then Christmas Carnage, I literally played. I downloaded it. I played it for about 5 minutes, and it looked visually so good, and the ambiance and the atmosphere was so good. That I'm like, okay, I don't want to play this unless I'm playing it on stream, because it could have the potential of having some really cool moments that I would like to share with everybody. Lord Garth says he's smoking a ham in the morning for Christmas brunch at noon, but I may need to self-medicate with a gummy. Oh, I understand. No one does high-resolution snow effects on YouTube like Jaffe. Now we know where the budget went. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, this is a high-production value show. You have no idea. Addy Pie says, I talked about sales figures last time from Kojima's games, and people got excited to rile up on the guy. Look, I like Kojima. Daxter Miller in the chat is saying he always hated Kojima. He's an awful person. I don't think you know he's an awful person. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about the guy. But in terms of as a human, right? But I will tell you that, yeah, I mean, I think he is doing a large bit of myth building. And you know, there was a time when I thought that, not for Kojima, but just in general, there was a time when entertainers could get away with that, and that was part of the job, and that was part of the fun. But I think with social media, all of those kind of myths that we either totally believed or kind of believed about the celebrities and the stars and the people we put on pedestals, it's become so clear that all of that is horseshit and all of that's manufactured, and it's just, I take real issue with it. I don't like lack of genuineness. So that was what I was talking about with Kojima. But in terms of his work, I'm a fan. Even Death Stranding, I really liked. It was just too slow for my brain, but that's a me problem. But I love that he's out there able to raise the money and get the fans. But yeah, I mean, his games don't, you know, sell bucket loads. And we're not going to talk, we're going to get into Christmas stuff, I promise. But it is interesting because we were talking yesterday on the stream about the Insomniac leaks and how one of the leaks was this document where Insomniac was saying, you know, how many people really notice the jump in fidelity, visual fidelity and production fidelity from Spider-Man 1 to Spider-Man 2. And they're saying, you know, we don't think it's that noticeable, or at least the person writing this document, and thus maybe we should split it. Instead of one game for $300 million, let's do 3 games for $100 million each. Most of the audience won't care, right? Or won't even notice. And we'll get games out faster. They'll be easy to recoup the cost. So I think with Kojima, though, I have to assume, because the budgets have gotten so high, I think it would be difficult now unless he really, if he walked into Microsoft and I'm just guessing, I don't know. But if he walked into Microsoft and said, I want to make basically Metal Gear Solid, but I don't own the rights. Let's make a new character. Let's make him a secret agent. I want him to be a vampire. I think Kojima making a video game where he's a secret agent who has vampire powers would be the shit. But anyway, doesn't matter. The point is, though, that might be able to get him a AAA $300+ million budget. But I don't think the experimental stuff like Death Stranding is going to be... I don't mean, hell, the budget for Death Stranding was in the leaked documents. I forgot to look it up and see what it cost, but it won that. Addy Pie says, do you think all these leaks will result in a PlayStation showcase being pushed back? It seems that way. I mean, the only thing that was really leaked that might affect a showcase was Wolverine. But frankly, if they were going to show Wolverine at a showcase, then, you know, what was leaked was early. So the only thing I would say is, here's what I would say. I would say if the team was getting ready for a couple of seconds of real-time gameplay, and then it was surrounded by a new CG thing to try to start telling the story and getting people into what the game would be, that may have to be revised, because obviously now people already know more about the game than that plan had assumed. But short of that, I don't know why it would push back a showcase. So yeah. Yeah, Jojo D, the vampire thing. That was what I was. I went out to DICE one year before I started Bartlett Jones, and I was like, I wanted to. I told my agent, I said, I have this idea about this. I want it to be very slick, and I want it to be like a Michael Bay movie. Like, it looks just fucking gorgeous. I'd like to hire Michael Bay or his cinematographer just to sort of help direct the visual to just make it look like a fucking. I know it sounds stupid, but like a fucking car commercial or something. Just that slick and sleek. And it would have been like an action game about a secret agent who was also a vampire. And I thought it would be really fucking cool. But we ended up not doing that. All right, Living Legend, thank you so much for that nice super chat, buddy. He says, Merry Christmas, Jaffe. You as well, sir. This is the time when I go full retro mode for the Christmas nostalgia of the glory of the 90s. Long live the Genesis and the SNES. Indeed, indeed. And here's what I'll tell you. If you're into the 90s nostalgia, we got some cool stuff coming up on this very show, which we probably should really get started, because there is a lot to cover in a not long amount of time. Because tonight I am making, I'm not going to tell you what they used to call it in the South, but hey, Psycho's in the waiting room. I'll bring you on in a second, Psycho. But yeah, you supposed to send me a DM so I can get you that game, man. So I'm making these things that we now call nuts and bolts, which most people would say, well, Jaffe, that's just Chex Mix. Well, now hold on a goddamn minute. This stuff, my aunt and my mom, they kind of perfected this recipe. And it's so much better than anything you buy on the market, like Party Mix or Chex Mix or whatever. It is just fucking delightfully delicious. And it takes me a long time to make it. So I'm making that tonight. So I can't stream for too long. And then I also am making baked ziti tomorrow for Christmas, whatever, lunch, dinner, what have you. Hey, Daxter says Jaffe branded food when. What I will tell you...
Everybody hates
you. Not that. Wrong button.
I'm glad your husband died.
I'm not glad.
He probably killed himself.
I'm not glad. Sorry about that, Daxter. What I will tell you is that I did want to send out some of it to members, but then they're like, oh, you're not allowed legally to send food in the mail. So I'm like, I know you can. My mom did it all the time, but... I didn't want to do it. All right, let's get started. Let's begin the show. Psycho, I'll get to you in just a little bit. Let me get some road betwixt our wheels, and we will get rolling here. Okay, in just a minute, here's how we're doing the giveaways. I've got 5 giveaway cards, $10 each, unless there's not that many people to play, because it's obviously Christmas Eve. There's not a lot of people out in the world watching a show like this. But if you're around and you want to play, I'm going to be doing some giveaways of these cards, and I will tell you when the phone is coming on, because it'll be the caller that calls in with the right answer or the right whatever. Here's the first way you're going to win the first gift card of the show. I need you to call in and suggest a gift, and the best idea gets it in that window. You can type it in the chat, but it won't count. You got to call in on the Discord or the red phone, which I'll turn on. You can use your cell phone. I need you to come up with the best gift for either a PlayStation hater or a hardcore Xbox hater. That's what I need you to do. So I'll give you some examples, right? So if you were going to give a Sony fan who hates Xbox a gift, maybe you could give them a white flag because it's over. I don't think that, but some people think that. If you were going to give an Xbox fan who hates Sony a gift, you could give them like a frame of all the Game of the Year award winners, which clearly have none from Microsoft on there, with a very sad picture of Phil Spencer at the bottom, right? That's the kind of thing I want. And the best one in that little window, that's the first giveaway, is going to walk away with a, $10 gift card, which maybe you could add it to some other gift cards. I don't know. Thank you, Johnny, for that super chat. I appreciate it. He says, you're the goat of YouTube gaming by a country mile. Happy holidays. You as well, sir. Country mile. I like that term. Haven't heard that in a long time. Country. Doesn't matter. Shut up, Jaffe. Get on with the show. Okay. But anyway, be thinking about what you might call in with, but we'll get to that in just a second. Lord Garth says, my girlfriend makes the traditional white trash Chex Mix Christmas treat too. This is not white trash, although it was made in Birmingham. And it used to be called something incredibly racist. And it wasn't, my mom didn't know. It wasn't like racist against these people that it was racist against are not people who traditionally, at least at the time, lived in the South. So it's not what you would think. It was weird. It was kind of like an anti-Vietnam thing. And I don't know where that came from. And when me and my brother were like, hey, that is a really terrible term for people who live in this Asian country. My mom was like, shit, really? And I'm like, yeah, what are you doing? And so we started calling it nuts and bolts. So, Weren't you raised in an extremely racist environment, says Addie Pipe? My parents were not, no, but Alabama, it's getting better. It's better now than it's ever been, but sure, it's deep South. What do you want? I didn't like it. That's one of the reasons I got out. All right. I'm going to show you something right now that the first place I like to go when I do my Christmas shopping to decorate the tree is the Satanic Temple. Because they have a lot of wonderful ornaments that will really, especially if people are coming to your home and they're very religious, they're going to love this. You can get for $30. Now, it's too late for this Christmas. You already missed out. But you can get yourself a Baphomet holiday ornament, which will hang on your tree with all the pride of a true Satanist, of which I am a Satanist. But be clear, you got to go to the goddamn Church of Satan or the Satanic Temple to understand what I'm talking about. I don't mean it the way a lot of people think. I mean it the way the documentary. Here's another one. This is a falling Lucifer holiday ornament. Can you imagine? Can you imagine like your grandmother coming to Christmas and she's like, what's that on the tree? It's like, oh, well, that's the first angel that was thrown out of heaven and became my Lord and Savior, Satan. Do people buy this stuff? Yeah, of course. Of course. We've got Pan, which I didn't know Pan was some kind of satanic character. And then, of course, you've got the bust, the Baphomet bust, as well as the ornament. So Daxter says, my very religious brother just heard this man say he's Satanist. Well, what your brother, who you're making cookies with, bless you, have to understand is Satanism doesn't mean what people think it means anymore. The Satanic Temple, let me just tell you Their whole thing is empathy, reason, and advocacy. They don't actually believe in Satan. They don't pray to Satan as an actual. It's more of a troll organization that is very focused on freedom of expression, freedom of belief, freedom to believe whatever so they're doing all the, like, they do the after school programs, for kids. Like they have like where is it? After School Satan. It says they provide a safe and inclusive alternative to religious clubs that use threats of external damnation to convert school children to their belief system, right? So, this is what I'm talking about. It's not actual, not that anything would be wrong with it, but it's not actual belief in the goat guy. It is a religious organization. It's to encourage benevolence and empathy amongst all people, reject tyrannical authority, advocate practical common sense, oppose injustice, and undertake noble pursuits. And they just, in Ohio, I think it was the other day, they had a Baphomet statue in the rotunda of the Capitol. And so you had a menorah for the Jews, you had a Christmas tree for the Christians, and then there was a little baby Baphomet down there. So, and somebody got pissed at it, of course. Like, come on, man. But if you're really curious about this, like I said, there is a wonderful documentary called Hail Satan. And don't let the title scare you if you're a religious person. It's nothing really, it's about all the stuff I'm talking about. It's not actually about, this is let's praise the Lord of evil, or I don't fucking know. Jesus wept. We know that line from movie. I don't know what that is, Christian. I've heard that line before. Lord Garth, thank you, buddy. He's been a member for 25 months. He says, it's my third Christmas with Papa Jaffe. You goddamn right. You've earned one of these.
How dare you?
Thank you, Lord Garth. Thank you for being part of our community for so long and such a good part of our community. I appreciate it, buddy. Okay. I'm going to tell you something right now. This is really one of my favorite holiday geeky traditions. Okay. I love it. I love when I had a company, and I love even when I'm not in the industry anymore. I loved it when the developers would send out and the publishers would send out holiday cards. I thought they were so cool, and some are shit and some are great and some are average, but I haven't looked at them yet. I've been saving it for this stream. So you may have already seen this particular one. There's a bunch that the PlayStation, blog put up, but let's take a look at them together and let's see which ones we dig the most and which ones we don't. Before I do that, Johnny says, you're still more likely to meet psychopaths in the church than most anywhere else. I'm not entirely sure that's valid. Addie Pie says, my friend told me to stop watching old men ranting about games on the net. He's not a fan, but are you all right with that perception? What do I care? Tell him I love him and I want to have a baby with him. All right, here we go. This is the Insomniac holiday card, which is obviously Spider-Man centric. It honestly should just be like a big fucking dam with holes in it that are just leaking onto the card, and there should be water damage on the. Isn't that terrible? And I have friends in Insomniac, and people might think I'm like, I'm teasing. Look, I feel for them, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to act like it's the bombing of Gaza or the attacks on the Israelis. It's bad. It sucks. Hopefully, it won't happen again. But I'm not going to sit around and don't talk about it. Don't give it oxygen. No, it deserves oxygen. It's fascinating. So, but anyway, all right, that's their card. It's cute. It's fine. Scale of 1 to 10 as a card goes, as a piece of creativity goes. It's a 4. It's a 4. I mean, listen, they're busy. They're making tons of games. Who's got time to make a fucking holiday card? But that said, it's a 4. What the fuck is this? Holiday card from Square Enix. Let's watch this one. This is just an ad. You better go somewhere good quick. Okay. A lot of Final Fantasy. That looked like Chrono Trigger down there earlier, right? Addie Pie says that card was a 3. Oh, that's that Foam Stars thing, which I didn't like the beta at all, but a lot of people seem to enjoy it. Happy New Year. What the fuck? That card did not meet expectations. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you, sir or ma'am, are a hardcore gaming follower. God, these cards are terrible. Okay, so this one's a 2. This one's a 1. So we got a 3 so far. No, a 4 so far. A 1. This is a 2. I mean, I love Diablo 4, and the art's great, but it's like, what did this take somebody 5 minutes? It's like, hey, look, Fred's going to the bathroom, then we're going to meet downstairs for lunch. Whip out that holiday card real quick, and we'll wait for you in the Uber. That's a terrible card. This is a 3. Come on now. Oh my God, these are awful. Dreamlight. This is fucking Disney from Gameloft, who I believe is owned by Disney, but it's the Disney game. This is your holiday card? Why even send it at this point? I mean, I will have you know, if you go back to the holiday cards we sent from Bartlett Jones, every one of them was a goddamn work of art. We did a night before Christmas done with the Drawn to Death characters, and like there was like fine Where's Waldo, like every panel, there was like 6 panels had things to find in the thing, and it's like, could you find all of them and shit? What the fuck? This is terrible. This is a 1. This is none of these are probably characters directly pulled from the game, and this is, you know, some holiday themed Jack Skellington. I know he's associated with Halloween and Christmas, but this is terrible. This is a 1. Okay, Naughty Dog. This is pretty good. I like this quite a bit. First off, that's Daxter back there, right? That's kind of cool to see him again. I like this one. Oh, there's Jack. Okay, yeah, I like this one because there's stuff to look at. It's a unique take on their characters that I haven't seen before. They got a menorah, they got a dreidel for the Jewish folks, they got the candy canes, and they ain't got nothing for the Christian folks. Neil Druckmann's making some changes. I guess there's a mistletoe, but presents are non-denominational. Candy canes, I guess you could say that's for the Christian folks. But it's pretty cool to see. I like this. And I like Addie Pie says Naughty Dog doesn't have games, so they had to make good art. This is pretty cool. I like this one. So far, this is my favorite. Look at these. Look at these down here. I dig this. This, I would say, is a 8. A solid 8. That is Nathan Drake. Oh, that's Cassie. That's his kid. That's cool. Ellie and Joel. And is that the girl that Ellie kissed? Is that who that? I don't know who that character is. Or that character. And who the fuck are these people? Who the fuck are these people? Look at this guy smoking now. What is this? I don't know who these people are. Do you know who these people are? Oh, is that Sully? Oh, Sully and Nathan Drake's girlfriend. Chloe or his wife, whatever her name is. I don't know these people at all, and I certainly don't know who this guy is. So fuck you, Naughty Dog. But this is an 8. This is a great card. I love it. Okay. How do I get back to the main ones? Okay. 8 so far. Tekken 8. Okay. If you're a fan of Tekken, I would say this is pretty fucking good. If you're a fan of Tekken, I would give this, I'd give this an 8 as well. Cause there's clearly, and I don't know Tekken all that well, but there's clearly a lot of inside jokes like Lars, June, Jin, Kazuya. I'm assuming like he gets coal in the stocking. He's a bad guy. Jin likes motorcycles, origami for June, whatever. And I guess Lars is all arrogant. And then here's some bad dude waiting. You know, this is pretty good. There was some thought and love put into this one. Happy Holidays from Tekken 8. So I would say Naughty Dog's in the lead, but this is a solid 7. No. This is an 8. This is an 8 for the fan service. Like if you love Tekken, this card probably gets you all juicy and moist. So this is pretty good so far. So we got 2 8s, not too shabby. You know, hey, happy holidays, Doug. I appreciate it, buddy. Daxter has been a member for 6 months. Thank you, buddy. He says, I named myself after Daxter from Jack and Daxter. I love him so much. Well, there you go. They made a whole game about you. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Thank you, buddy, for all that support, Daxter. I haven't played this game, but I'm sure people say it's great, actually. And I'm sure that, you know, because it is kind of like all these people, and they're doing something. I don't fucking know what they're doing. But what I will tell you is, for me, it's probably a 6. There's some thought put into this one. There was some thought put into this one. And if you like the game, you probably get it more than the average bear. So we got ourselves a 6 here. This is a Capcom. It's a 5. You know, and you're like, well, Jaffe, they did what Naughty Dog did. It's like, yeah, but I've seen Capcom do this before. And it just feels like it was drawn by, like, somebody's kid. At the office. It's not really that good art, at least from my standpoint. Like it's stylish, but it seems Look at me judging art. It seems stylish in the way that if you're like a 15-year-old girl and you're really into anime and chibi shit and super deformed shit, yeah, it looked right, Garth. It looks like fan art, exactly. So so there's that. And then it's just like none of the characters are hanging out together. It's like you've got the RE characters over here. I don't know who the fuck these people are. Where's Dante? Dante's got to be in there. I don't even know who half these people are. There's more Resident Evil. So yeah, it's a 4. It's a 4. Fuck you. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes in the big boy NFL. Ooh, Sony Santa Monica. Okay, I don't like the Norse games as much as the Greek games, as people will tell you. We know, Jaffe. Man, people have gotten upset about that. That's crazy. But boy, this art is cute. I would love this is what this is like. This is like when we were kids, or I was a kid, and you would have a totally inappropriate character, like Mike Tyson, or Mr. T. People who on other media were just presented as fucking killers and shit. But then they would get a Saturday morning cartoon and it would be totally edges off. This is like if they got God of War like a network cartoon. But I think it's great. I love the art. The art is so fucking cool. And then of course there's all soft Kratos. He used to be a fucking warrior. He's character development, Jaffe. See? Oh, I gotta do a whole video on that or something. People just don't even understand what I was saying. There he is, putting some shit on a tree. I don't fucking know. Maybe he's like, what the fuck have they done to me? But I like this card. This is good. This is a 7. I agree with Addy Pie. That's a good solid 7 right there. This Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Warzone. It's Zombie Santa. 3. No work. No effort. This is dumb. 3. It's a 3. Fuck you. Oh my God, you guys. Happy holidays from Astragon. First off, that sounds like somebody who's trying to conquer the planet. I don't know who the fuck Astragon is, but this is a terrible card. Let's just put some screen grabs from our 4 games on the card and stick a happy holidays and let's go home. I don't understand. It's terrible. This is a 2. This is a 2. And this is only not a 1 because you've got a black cop and you've got a woman cop, and I am very progressive. So I, of course, like it because I'm woke. I can't help but be racist. It's true. Holiday greetings from the Battlefield team. What the fuck is that? Like Battlefield EA? What the fuck is a penguin doing? Do they have penguins in the game now? Is that what's happening? Bukaki, are you at the store? Or you want to jump on the mic, motherfucker? Holiday greetings from the Battlefield team. What is this? What is this? I mean, it's, it's DICE, so it is the Battlefield team. Okay. It's a 2. These are terrible. These are horrible cards. I mean, maybe if you know let's take it up to a 3. Maybe if you know Battlefield, this is actually quite a good card, because if you understand, penguins represent this or whatever, but I would say it's a 3. Oh my God, are you out of your fucking mind? This is terrible. This is like something back in the early days of the internet. Remember Blue Mountain gift cards? They were like cards you'd pay like $1 and send somebody shit. And then every now and then it's like, oh, look, we animated the snow. This is a terrible card. What the fuck is Nixie's anyway? Have you ever heard of Nixie's game development? Nixie's game. Industry-leading Dutch company. What the fuck are you guys making? Are they outsource? I bet they're outsourcers. Like they help out folks. Let's find out. They do ports and they help out. Okay. Well, that's a terrible card. Fuck you. That's a 1. That's junk. Breaking, the entire source code for GTA 5 is just leaked. Who cares? It's 5. Can't you get that anywhere? I mean, not really, but this is terrible. Supermassive are some of the most creative folks in the business. They put out a great horror game this year, Devil in Me, I think is what it was called. I loved that game. That was the best of the dark anthology games. They've got a new game set in the Dead by Daylight universe coming out very soon. A bunch of details just dropped on their website. Very, very, very cool. But this card is horrible. This is a 2. No, it's a 1. You know why it's a fucking 1? It's a 1. See, in the chat, @Hacker says it's a 3. No, it's a 1 because of wasted potential. We don't know shit about Nixies. They help other people with porting. Okay, you don't hire them for their creative vision. Fair. Maybe they've got it, but they haven't shown it yet. But Supermassive is look, Konami should be, if they gave a shit, kicking, and they might, gave a shit, be kicking themselves for going with Bloober Team and not Massive for Silent Hill 2 Remake, okay? This is a creative studio. This card is junk. It's a 1. It's the most disappointing card we've seen so far. What is this? Okay. Little Nightmares 3 is coming out. It's co-op. It's a 5. It's a 6 because it benefits from a great art style that's already been done in the game. But we don't see it a lot, and so I think they've done holiday cards like this before. But this one's kind of fun. And you got the 2 new characters here, and you got the chick up here, and this is from guys from 2, if I remember. So I don't know. I'd give it a 6. I'd give it a 6. I have premium. Yes, I do. What about it? There are ads. Whenever I do members only streams, there are not ads. This is not a members only stream. This is a members only chat. So you can only chat if you are the member, but the commercials are still rolling. Sorry about that, fellas. It's called capitalism. Look into it, you bitch.
Everybody hates you, and I'm glad your husband died. He
Oh,
probably killed
9?
himself.
Yeah, that movie 9. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, let's keep going. By the way, get your thoughts. I'm going to turn on the red phone right after this segment to see if anybody wins that first gift card. So, ZeniMax, horrible. Just crap. Just utter crap. These are the guys that, do the Bethesda, what is the goddamn thing? The live service game of Elder Scrolls or some such shit. Junk. Junkety junk. This is terrible. This looks like a fucking fan-made bullshit. Fuck this year too. Sucker Punch. I love Sucker Punch. I don't want to ever be mean to Sucker Punch's output, but I mean, I guess the fox, I get it because of Jin Sakai and there were the foxes you could follow. I don't get this. Like, why is he carrying around a do-rag or what is this? I don't know what he's doing. It's okay. Yeah, Addy Pie gives it a 6. I'll go with the 6. If whatever this is comes back to be a really cool thing that it's like, oh, that's clever, then let's pop that grade up, boys. But for now, we want to keep it at a solid 6. It's definitely good art. It looks nice. Eddie T says it should have been Sly Cooper themed. Well, I think they like to, unless they're doing like a little buffet of all their characters, they like to be focused on what's coming next. Oh, I see. That's a Japanese Christmas thing. All right. It's still a 6. Fuck you. JCXXX, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. He says, if it was up to you, would you remake God of War? Would I remake it? I would. I thought what they did with some of the Greek stuff in Valhalla was really cool. And so I would love for them to not just remaster it, which is a rumor that came out today, but everybody's assuming that's going to happen. But I would much rather, I'd take a remaster, sure, but I would also love a remake done with the new engine, with the over-the-shoulder, with pretty much it plays like Valhalla, but it's the old game. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'd love that. Happy Holidays from Spike Chunsoft. Some wee bullshit right here. I don't know what the fuck this is. What do you want to give this, folks? What is it? I don't know anything about it. So if you're into this shit, give it a... I can't even vote on it. I'm not qualified. So the first score I see come up, that's what it gets. Here we go. What are the games that you think should never be remade? They're perfect already. You can only make it worse. For me, it's Chrono Trigger. I don't know if there's any game that's... even Chrono Trigger, if somebody were to say we're going to not remaster, but we're going to remake Chrono Trigger. But, it's... I don't know. The story is cool. I don't know. I don't think you can just make a blanket statement like that. I mean, you can, of course. I just saw you do it, but I don't agree with that. I think anything can be remade and take the essence. Hello, Cody. Good to see you, buddy. All right, so Addy Pie got in first. He gave this an 8. Who the fuck knows why? Wobbly Life, Rubber Band Games. It's a uninspired, been there. It's a 2. The characters are not lovable enough and not known enough that it's fun to see them playing around. So you could say, well, you gave the Naughty Dog card an 8. They were just playing in the snow. Yeah, but those characters are beloved and we know them and the relationships are there. And you've got these disparate characters from 3 different games hanging out. And you bring the backstory with you. These are just some fucking French fry people. They look like French fry arms and legs, and they're playing. Who gives you? That's a 2. Fuck you. Happy Holidays from 505. This is a terrible card, and they should be ashamed of themselves. This is a horrible card. There's nothing creative or clever. It's just stupid. This is a 1. Fuck you, 505 Games. Oh my God, did anybody even wake up and do this, or was this AI art? Happy Holiday from Fire Sprite. No, take your holiday greetings back. This is terrible. They should be ashamed of themselves. Whoever did this card should be out on the streets tomorrow on Christmas Day. Terrible. These are studios that Sony put up on their blog. This is a terrible Christmas card. Let's get an ornament and then just put our fucking logo on it. And even if they were to say, because I guess Fire Sprite is a Sony-owned studio and they're doing something with Sony, but they haven't announced it. I know there were some rumors they might be doing Twisted Metal. Okay, I got it. You can't spill the beans. But do you have some creative people on staff that can at least do something that's more interesting than this? Now, you could also say, fuck you, Jaffe. We have great producers on staff is what we've got. We're not going to waste 1 minute on a fucking holiday card more than we have to. And we only did it because Jimmy Ryan said you got to have the holiday card, governor. And then we made one, but we're back to work, bitch. That's a good point. Johnny, thank you for 36 months, buddy. He says, the stream is doing pretty well. Hope you have streaming plans for the shitty, depressing week between Christmas and New Year's when no one uploads. I'll be here all week next week, baby. I love doing it. That is my Christmas gift to myself. And hope I'll see you on some of those. And thank you for the support, buddy. The 505 car is really low effort. Yeah, it's terrible. Oh, let me put you on mute for a minute, folks. I don't know who's calling me. Sorry, fellas, that was Amazon going, where do you live? Addy Pie says most of these cards are low T. They're terrible. They're terrible. Doug says, this holiday is weird for me. Saturday, I'll be returning home after 5 consecutive years living in Korea. Half my adult life, I've lived abroad. Feels like I have 2 lives. I'm revisiting my old life. Well, enjoy that. That sounds kind of fun. Embrace the change, baby. Embrace the weird. Okay. This is terrible. Fuck you. We make games about the war games, so let's put the tank and the ship on it. This card is as creative as their fucking games. I know these are big companies. I understand that wargaming is a huge deal. I remember we were going to E3s, the last couple E3s I went to, and we're like, how did that fucking online tank game get a goddamn booth as big as they got? And people were explaining to me, it's like, Jaffe, this company is massive all over the world. It does okay in America, but this game in Russia is fucking massive. It's like World of Warcraft over there. So I get it. But, you know, Jesus fucking Christ. Do something. Yeah, where's the AAA cards? This is terrible. You know what they should have leaked? They should have leaked some good fucking Christmas cards. What they should have leaked. This is terrible. Happy Holidays from Tower of Fantasy. This is from Hotta Studio. Well, I mean, look. You're not going to get any extra points by making my dick hard. Well, that's not true, you are. This is a 10. This is a straight shot to the number 10. That's not fair, and I'm not going to do that. This is a 3. It gets a 4 because of sex appeal. But it's a 3 because these are just shot. This is just shit from their games. And you put it in a collage. Get creative, you fucks. This is a 3. Fuck you. Oh, my God. we can't go even Ace doesn't like it. You're embarking in the back. This is a negative. You can't go negative. This is a 1. This is horrible. Horrible. I'm not going to give this a 10 out of 10 just because they're sexy ladies. That's not what we're judging. I understand. If you're going, oh, what's the sex appeal of this card? Sure, give it a 10 out of 10. Give it an 11 for all I fucking care. Ship it with fucking Kleenex and lotion. I'm with you. I understand. But don't fucking sit around and tell me this is a creative card. Fuck you. This is horrible, though. They should be drawn up on fucking charges for this. This is not acceptable. I don't even know what it is. Is this their new soccer, football, fuck you. Okay. There we go. There we go. This is a holiday card. This is what we love about holiday. Look at, what was that guy's name who lost his hand and was it Boomer? Look at the guy with the fucking candy. Come on now. Now this is great. This is the best one we've seen so far. This is a 9. Because it's the characters we know and love, at least some of us. Are these the Gabe Logan? Is this the girl from one of the Shadow fucking game? Boozer, right? What, Eddie T? Thank you. What was that game? I mean, I know it's Siphon Filter, but there was one of the Siphon Filters that had the Asian cop or agent. Is that who these guys are? But clearly, these are these guys here are the Days Gone guys. This card is great, and if you're wondering, well, why is it great? It's great because it shows the characters we love, but they're doing something Christmassy. It's weird because they wouldn't ever be doing this, so it's kind of like breaking the fourth wall, but it's also fun, and this is an 8. No, this is a 9. This is a 9. This is great. This is great. JCXXX, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, Jaffe, God of War is my favorite franchise ever. Thank you for creating it. Zeus isn't Kratos' daddy. You are my man. Happy holidays. Tink, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I didn't create it at all. I created it with a group of very talented, skilled people, some of which are still actually working on the God of War series. But I will say that I had a hell of a hand in it, and it was hard to do, but I love that it made a lot of people happy, and it certainly made me happy. So thank you for that nice thought and that nice super chat. Thank you, buddy. Asian cop, says Daxter, are you talking about Sleeping Dogs? No, there was a Siphon Filter agent, and I think it was the PSP game or the PS Vita game. It was one of the portable games. I don't know if they ever did one on Vita, so it may have been the PSP. And she was one of the stars, right? You cut back between her and Gabe Logan, if I remember, and I think she was good at sniping. That's you know, I mean, are these Days Gone characters? They might be. I don't fucking know. I love this card, though. Dark Mirror sounds familiar, Eddie T. That might be what it is. Happy holidays from Rocksteady. Okay, let's for the moment just be okay with the fact that who knows what the fuck they're making, and I'm surprised this card does not come with microtransactions. It's like, if you want to see more of the card, give us $10. Fuck you. But what I will say is this is okay. I like seeing the characters hanging out, being themselves. You got Batman down there, clearly unhappy with Harley Quinn, but kind of happy. You know he's happy with Harley Quinn. You got the Flash over there as the snowman. Captain Boomerang throwing snowballs. This is a good one. And you got Deadshot, or is it Deadshot or yeah, it's Deadshot with the sparkler. I dig it. This is an 8. That's a 7. It's not as good as the Naughty Dog card. It's certainly not as good as the Days Gone card. This is a 7. 7, not too shabby. Shark character. Doug says, I'm not a superhero fan. Who's the shark character? That's King Shark. He's a shark that has consciousness and speaks barely, and he's out of his fucking mind. Addie Pie says, I should have played the beta. It was enjoyable. I tried to, and I just got busy. What is this? This is, I mean, you know, okay. I don't know, man. What do you want to give this one, fellas? It's a 5. It's got a fun idea that's probably related to the games they make. I don't fucking know what the fuck they make. In Dreams, you guys know what they make? But at least it's kind of like he's coming through some cool portal, which is probably tied to their stuff and their IP and stuff. I don't know. What do these guys create? In Dreams. I don't know. Let me know. But it's a generous, on my part, 5 is what I would say. It's a 6. Koei Tecmo. I mean, it's okay. The art's cute. But there's just no real creativity in it. It's just kind of like, right? I mean, is it just me, or is this card just kind of, whatever, right? It's 4. That's what I'd say. I'm gonna lock it in and lock it in there with a solid 4 is what I would say. It's not great. It's not great. It's just random cute animals, says Doug. Well, I know Koei Tecmo is like the Dynasty Warrior guys, but maybe this is a new franchise. What the fuck is this? Okay, I know you guys like remake shit, but maybe you should not remake shitty fucking holiday cards, maybe? What? This is terrible. Blue Point, y'all some of the best in the business. Again, maybe they're one of those teams. It's like, yeah, bitch, that's because we're working. We don't have time for this shit. Who gives a shit anyway? They go up on the fireplace to kind of peacock when your friends come over. Look at all my cards. And they end up in the trash. Why waste the time? Maybe they're smart. But if you're just judging creativity, which is what this is about, yeah, exactly. Cody says at least make the scripting yellow. Exactly. This is terrible. This is a 1. It's not a 1. We've already established the 1. You can't get any lower than this one. The UFL one, this is just like, did anybody fucking show up? I mean, Gollum and King Kong were better games than this is a card, so no, fuck you. But this is probably a 1.5. That's terrible. What the fuck? This terrible. What the fuck is this? No. It's nice art. It's 1. Haven. Oh, this is Jade Raymond's thing. So Jade Raymond's thing, this is weird. Jade Raymond's thing's already put out. We know what their franchise is, or what they're trying to make into a franchise. What's called free play or fair play or something. I'm not saying you have to do that, but you're doing this. If you're not gonna play to your IP, which is fine because it's not really established. What the fuck is this? Nobody wants to see this. There's nothing creative about this. And I hear great things about Jade, by the way. I've never met her. I've never worked with her. But people who have worked with her that I know say she is awesome. So I'm not knocking her company, but I am knocking whoever approved the stupid fucking card. This is terrible. Rocker Matt, thank you, buddy. He's been a member for 18 fucking months, the Cult Calypso level. Thank you, sir. He says, happy holidays, y'all so-and-so. Right back to you, sir. Hope you and your family have a good Xmas. We're looking forward to it. Been replaying Twist 2012. Excellent. Pretty crazy to have that portable. Looking forward to 2024 with you, sir. Thank you, Rocker Matt. Looking forward to it with you as well. And thank you for playing those older games that we worked on. I love that. Thank, buddy. That's a terrible card, though. You get a 2. Fuck you. Okay. This is from the Dead by Daylight guys. I like it because I like horror, and I like that Happy Holidays is kind of written just like, fuck you. The hillbillies up the hill who live in the cabin that are going to murder you and your friends basically wrote this. It's not like an act, it's on brand in a really great way. It's a 6. I'm going to give it a 6, not because it's beautiful art or anything, but it's just, it's so wonderfully on brand, and I like the brand. I'm giving it a 6. You can deal with it or not. I don't care. Mutimo, thank you, buddy. 13 months, a member of the Diet Soda Soldiers. I appreciate that, man. He says, tickle your pickle, pay for your porn, don't be fickle. I'm never paying for porn. I'm sorry. I know you work in that business, but I'm sorry. I don't understand why anybody would pay for porn. Because they give it away. Look, they give it away for free. I'm 52 years old. Trust me, it wasn't always free. When you were really young in your teens, it was free because a bunch of older teenagers would always throw the porn mags into the ditches around the woods, and we'd go get them. And now it's free. But, in those college years and a little bit after, you'd have to go down to the newsstand and buy this shit. But I'm sorry, but if they're going to, the best thing the porn industry could do is basically take all those free clips that they give you for free and make them like, kind of like what they do with the audio of when you want to download a WAV file, but they have the woman saying like audio jungle every 4 seconds so you can't use it. It's like they should basically have like a minute of porn, and every now and then just like, put a 2-second clip of like a fucking benign cartoon character, so it totally takes you out of the fucking mood. Because then people would pay for it. But who the fuck's going to pay for the goddamn porn? I mean, unless you really take a long fucking time. But I ain't never met anybody, me included, that takes more than the 5-10 minutes that you need if you're by yourself to get through the job there. I don't understand. Okay. Am I playing holiday-themed games, Rocker Matt? Yes, tomorrow on this very show. I will be playing, Christmas morning, I will be playing these two games. Christmas Carnage, which is beautiful horror Christmas game, and Christmas Massacre, which is so wonderfully janky and old school, it feels like a snuff film. So that is tomorrow morning at some time before the Christmas activities get rolling. Okay, let's go back to the cards. Let's go back to the cards, my friends. I got some things to show you. Here we go. Fuck you. This is terrible. I'm just going to speed through these at this point. This is 2. Fuck you. Great looking game, by the way. I couldn't stick with it. And boy, this is that game they built in Unreal 5 that the people, somebody got it and modded it so it was a first person, and it still looked fucking just scrumptious, just beautiful fucking shit, man. Oh God, really? I mean, no, go fuck yourself. This is the GT guys. It's stylish. It's fuck you. I mean, that's a cool car, but they didn't make that. That's just a concept car. I'm assuming it's in the game. Fuck you. Unless they're like, no, this is our studio, and these are Kazunori's cars. Okay, so it's kind of a thing. It's like, if this is a real photo and these are his cars, this is an 8 on flexing. But if it's not that, it's a 2, it's a 3. Cool cars are cool to look at, and it's a beautiful Christmas tree. But there's no creativity here. But if he's like, I don't need to be creative, look how rich I am, fucker, then it's an 8. It's an 8. 10 Hearts. I started playing this the other day on Game Pass. I didn't understand it. This is terrible art. Look at her hands. Jesus Christ. It's like a 5-year-old drew it. So awful. Yeah, I'm gonna do my card next year with my cars, like my gray dented Toyota Corolla from literally 2003. It'll be out behind, like, I'll go to like a really nice big Christmas tree. I like how it's from the Butterworth family. The syrup people, the racist syrup people made this game and this card. I feel bad for them because the art's so bad. So mean. I'm going to be generous and give it a 4. This is terrible. Wishing you a hole in one. 5. It's clever. It's clever, but it's boring. It's a 5, right? Happy Holidays from Sandland. 2. Uncreative slop. And the game looks pretty cool. I haven't played it, but I mean, the visuals of the game look great. But fuck you, 2. Season's greetings from Guerrilla Games. Okay, well, first off, I can barely see anybody but Aloy because she's so fucking fat. I can't help but be racist. It's true. Beautiful art. Love the fucking art. I love the character. I think Aloy or Alloy looks great here. I don't mean in terms of, oh, she's sexy. I don't mean that old bullshit. I'm talking about I just think she looks like an appealing character here, even though I don't like this franchise. But this is nice. This is, and they're doing the holiday thing. It's a 7. I give this a good 7. The art is really nice. And her beard is bigger than the tree. I'm giving it a 7. I like it. Beautiful art. I wish there was a little bit more creativity in what they're doing. Like, I really love that Ben Studios card because it's these characters, but they're clearly out of their element. This is kind of just them in their element. And I'm like, but the art style's great. Eddie T says they make better cards than games. That's a terrible. You're going to go to hell, sir. You're going to hell. It's great Abby doesn't have to pay for the second airplane seat. Oh my God. You guys know I'm teasing, right? I am not a fat shamer. I am a fat guy, and I think fat phobia and fat shaming is horrible, but I'm taking the piss out of something else, not the, you know what I'm saying. Who's holding a human head? Somebody says, why is she holding a human head in her hand? What are you talking about? Sir, that's a basket. That's a cornucopia of bounty. And that's the Shankara stone. That's the prepare to meet Kali in hell stone, right? Happy holidays from Slow Clap. Did anyone show up at work today for this? What the fuck am I looking at? What does Slow Clap make? Do they make like a golf game or some kind of sports fucking thing? I don't know. What would you do this? What would you do with this? Sifu. Okay, Sifu. It's a 4 because it's got the neat writing in different languages, and it's, fuck you, it's a 4. Oh, I love this. I love it. Granted, Ghibli's going to sue somebody, but happy holidays from SOS Games. What the fuck do they make? This is great. This is a beautiful card. I mean, I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's just, because again, I don't want to be critical in this. Really, Jaffe, you don't want to be critical? I don't want to be critical in the sense that this is just them in their element. Well, this is just them in their element too. But they're so fucking cute that the cute kind of gets it up some points. So I would say Addie Pie says an 8. I'm not going to give it an 8. I'm not going to give it a 10, Johnny. This has earned itself a solid 7 though on the charts. What does SOS make? Totoro is fucking a watermelon, says Lord Garth. And Zeke says it looks like a cat version of Jabba the Hutt. Ricardo Estevez calling in from Botswana. Good to see you, buddy. He says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Good to see you, bud. One of my 2023 highlights was our work together. I know. I enjoyed it very, very much. Get on. Tell the wife to tighten some belts over there in Peru. Huh? And get back. All the best to you and yours. You're a cool dude. Happy holidays. Buddy, you as well, and to you and your family. What is your son super excited to get this Christmas? Or is Christmas already over there? And then let's see what SOS Games does. SOS Games. Okay. Oh, they do. Okay, now this is weird. These are the guys who made one of the best games of the year, totally underappreciated, Viewfinder. And their card is this. I love this studio. This has nothing to do with the game they put out this year. And it's just cute and it's Christmassy, and this is the best game card ever. This is an 8. This is an 8 because they're a great team, and because they stretched. That's an 8. Bungie. I mean, look, let's just, I'm glad earlier we saw a Naughty Dog card. I was worried Bungie was going to cancel their Christmas card as well, but based on their Christmas card, I think they have their own problems to worry about. It's minimalist, pretty much like their sales on Destiny 2.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
It's nice art though. I do like the art. It's a 7. It's cute. Nice little art. I don't play Destiny, so I'm assuming this guy's from Destiny and Moby. Is this Moby? Who is this? This is like the dean from Community. I don't know who. It's not on brand. It says PG. That's for goddamn true. It's a 6. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy. First off, I can just smell the bigotry and the hate speech all over this card. But that said, I mean, it looks like concept art for the game that they slapped some fucking logos on and said, "Happy holidays, you fuckers." No, it's a 4. It's a 4. Cody says, Cody says this is the guy from American History X. Yeah, that's Ed Norton. That's right. It's like, no, you can't do the curb stomp, but you can have him eating with this Destiny Cat fella, is what they said. Square Enix, didn't they already have a fucking card? Didn't they already shit the bed? This is their second chance. That's immediately 2 points off. This one's better, and it's nice to see, I don't know, it doesn't meet expectations. You know, it's 4. Raw Fury. I like this card. It's a 7. It's not referencing any of their games, but it's clearly like, hey, we make these things. They make great gifts. I like the little follow it. You got to figure out what's going on. That's a 7. Happy holidays from London Studio. Be careful, guys. Don't want to exert yourselves naming your studio. It's like 989 Studios. You understand, 989 Studios was named 989 Studios because it was on... That was the address of the building. What? Really? Happy holidays from London Studios. I mean, it's just concept art from their fucking game. So, no, it's a 2. You got to put some work in, boys. You got to put some work in. This I like. I don't know why. Happy Cheer from Konami. Oh, God. I'm just inclined to hate them because I've just been, conditioned that they were mean to Kojima. But... the art's nice. It's not very creative. It's a 5, 5.5. London Studio is getting shut down. Really? Oh well. This is an 8.5, but I can't properly judge it. I'm an '80s kid, so this goes right to the nostalgia vein in my soul. What? And I adore it with all my heart and soul. I love this card. This is an 8.5. But if you take the nostalgia away and it follows the same rules as everything else, I would say it's a 4. Because the art style is really interesting. It's minimal, but it's fun. I'd say, but the nostalgia kicks it up to an 8, The lack of Snake, says Addy Pie, in this card is concerning. The lack of Snake and the lack of... the Silent Hill 2. Who the fuck are these people? Is this that fucking crow from Death's Door? Was that a Konami game? What the fuck are these characters? This looks like the Nintendo Christmas card ended up seeping over with their game ARMS into this fucking Christmas card. Because who are these people? I don't know. Happy holidays from ILM Immersive. You got to give them props because they really were. Lucasfilm was really the first group that started doing regular, creative, fun Christmas cards back in the 70s. So, this is good too because these little dodo birds, whatever the fuck they're called, I like how they're drinking the water and eating the cookies and shit and drinking some beverages. What is this thing doing? Look at this fucking thing. It's a drawer, but there's like a button on it. Look at that. Is that like I love Star Wars, but they're playing okay, it's kind of cool. There's little details you can zoom in, but what the fuck kind of drawer is this shit? It's made of old wood and shit, but it's electronic. But what are these things called? They're dodos or whatnot. What are these called? Eric wants me to turn my audio up. You tell me. Is he trolling me or he's right? He's eating the stuff and he's drinking. That's pretty fun. What else? Let's see what secrets they've hidden in this. I like this card. This is a good 9. This is a solid 8.5. Just because there's a lot of creativity. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is a 9. Because it's like you can zoom in and spend some time with it. You can get intimate with this card, right? Look at this little guy drooling and everything. And clearly these guys like the book. What is it? It's Tales from Galaxy's Edge. Okay, that's the game. Okay, I like this card. This is a 9. What else we got? I want more. See, you got a little blanket. He does not like that he's becoming an alcoholic. This guy tried to put some hot chocolate in his vodka and figured his dad wouldn't notice. And his dad's like, bitch, I wasn't born yesterday. I know what you're doing. So that's nice that there's a little family drama. I like this card. It's a 9. I think it's because I'm not listening through headphones. It sounds low to me. If it sounds low to everybody, I'm more than happy to turn it up. But I've learned my lesson about adjusting the sound based on one person. I like this card. This is nice. It's one of the best. I mean, what is this? I mean, they do the baseball, so it says coach, and it's nice and it's a nice piece of artwork, right? I mean, it's a really neat style, so it gets a 5 for that. It's not offensive. It looks really neat, but what the fuck's it got to do with anything? It's a generous 5. It's a goddamn generous 5. This is horrible. Go fuck yourself. Who the fuck is this guy? Warner Brothers Traveler's Tales. Okay, you make Lego games with all these brands. You also make lately the Star Wars game, which was pretty fucking good. Who is this millennial fuck? Just sitting there with, I mean, I'm not even fucking with you. Who is this? Who is it? It's not like it's Han Solo or Luke or what's the guy? Kylo Ren? It's just some guy. Fuck you. This is terrible. It's a 4. Oh, Madison, what a good game. Ooh, and there's a terrible game, Grey Hill Incident, but it's still Aliens. That's a terrible card, though. This is junk. It looks like something you'd fucking find in a pawn shop. Why would you? It doesn't matter. This is a 3. That's the guy from the Lego movie? No, it's not. The guy that was played by Chris Pine, that dude, Everything is Awesome, that's not this guy. Emmett was his name? I'm pretty sure that's not Emmett. Oh, PG says that's John, who runs Traveler's Tales. Okay, well, fuck you. I like John. I've worked with John on Mickey Mania. But nobody knows what he looks like. I mean, some people know. Wouldn't it be weird if he had a disease that no one could remember what he looked like? Howling Holidays from Digital Extremes. It's kind of fun. I mean, I'm not a big, what is their Warframe guy? I haven't played much of it, but... you know, it's a 5. It's a 6. It's effort, nice art, nice use of the brand. Still doing some Christmas stuff that's a little out of the norm for these characters. And this must mean something. I'd give it a 6. It pops at a 6, folks. This is a piece of shit. Neon Koei. The fuck is this? Neon Koei Games. Hang on. Neon Koei Games. What do you guys make? Make a splash. Fuck you. How about make some fucking holiday cards that make some sense? What the fuck do you guys do? What, culture, values? How about fucking games, bitch? A high 5. What is this? Do you guys make it? Hey, no, I saw him. He went over there. He did not. The guy who made the Christmas card, he's over there. I'm going to punch him in the face and maybe murder him. Okay, but it's not me. He's over there. What is this? He's just like, dude, I fucking want to go home. I am such a clock watcher. Look at that clock watcher. Fuck. Do you guys make anything? What the fuck is this studio? Values, culture, and jobs. Maybe somebody would be like, what do you make? They are a PlayStation studio. So PlayStation, they were Savage Game Studios. Doug says they make values and culture. Yeah, exactly. This is like Jim Ryan holding the controller. What the fuck are you doing? It's like, no, I'm telling you, the guy who made the card, he's over there. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck these guys do. This is terrible. They rebranded. Well, mission failed. This is dumb. That's a 1. You didn't even get to show up. Slashing Through the Snow. Lords of the Fallen Team. 6, because it's got the slashing through the snow and not dashing. That's kind of fun and violent, and he's this guy who's cool looking, but he's just kind of the guy, and it's a 5. The slashing kicks it up to a 6. Not 5.5. 5.5. Wayne B, buddy, thank you, buddy. He has been a member for 12 months, Diet Soda Soldiers. I very, very much appreciate that, sir. Very kind and courteous and generous of you. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Christmas Eve. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you being part of our community. Thanks, buddy. Lawnmower Simulator. Let it mow, let it mow, let it mow. It's cheeky. You know. 4.5. 4.5. Happy holidays from WWE 2K. Fuck you. That's terrible. You guys got some of the most colorful characters in the entertainment business. And you've got a bunch of John Cena Funko Pops and belts and chairs and ladder. I get it. I like wrestling. I know what this is referencing, but this is terrible. No, this is a by itself it's a 2. It drops to a 1 because there was so much potential. It's just wasted potential. That's a 1. What the fuck is this? Housemark. Wait. Let me start again. Housemark. Wait. Let me start again. Housemark. Oh, I read it wrong. Let me start again. Housemark. Shit. Let me start at the beginning again. I wish there was a save point in this card.
Everybody hates you, and I'm glad your husband died. He probably killed himself.
Wink. I don't even know what this is from. Is this fucking thing from Returnal? This thing? What is this fucking thing? I don't know. It's they just lost their creative director, so maybe he took the good holiday card with him. This is a 2.5. Calypso Media. I am Calypso. This is a terrible card. Shame on you for using that name in vain. This is junk. What is this fucking thing? What do they make? I don't even know. I don't care. Fuck you. Holiday card from 2K. This is crap. This is a 1. I have this game. It's a good game. 2K Drive is a good game. You did nothing. You went to Canva and you got a snow layer and you took some fucking trees and put a couple of lights on them and you said it was a card and it was done. Fuck you. This I love. Funcom. I don't even know what they make anymore. Happy holidays. I love the style. Look at the guy in the sword. What does Funcom make? I want to see. Funcom. Oh, come on now. Funcom. Conan. Okay, cool. See, they actually tell you what they do. They have a game section. Okay, yes, what do you make? Okay, they make the Conan and they make the Dune. Metal Hellsinger, that's great. Ooh, Conan Chop Chop, never heard of that. Okay, all right, cool, I'm down. I like this card. I like it because the style. They reimagine their characters in a really fun Christmassy style that we haven't seen much in cards. I like this. This is an 8. This is an 8. Yeah, this is good. I like this. This is a 7. Human to Fall Flat. They get a 7 from Curve Games. It's their property. If you know the property, this matches. It's fun. It's good. It's a 7. Fuck you. What is this? This is junk. I mean, maybe it's not. It's junk. I don't know. Datimu. The fuck is Datimu? I don't know. No. I shouldn't have to do research. There shouldn't be a prerequisite class to appreciating your Christmas card. I don't know what this is. I like the style. But what is this? Fuck you. No, it's a 4. Nice ripping off the movie poster and putting a fuck you 2. Happy holidays from Fast Travel Games. I can't fast travel fast enough away from this card. Oh my God. No, they used to ask me, is it funny being as funny as you are, Jaffe? And I would say, it just comes to me and I don't really think about it, but there are moments, I can be high or just waking up. I'm in that kind of hypnagogic state. And I'm just like, I have a moment where I can kind of see myself outside of myself. And I'm just like, that guy, if I wasn't that guy, I would pay to see that guy be funny. That guy's funny. This card is a 1. They can go fuck off. This is cool. Elysium. Okay. I mean, I haven't played the game yet. People say it's a wonderful fucking game. A lot of reading, which I like to read, but I don't want to read while I'm playing a game. I don't know. Look at this Jughead from Archie. Somebody's gonna sue him. It's a 5. It's a 5. Fuck you. This is a good game. Disney Speedstorm, really great fun driving mechanics, but they can go fuck themselves. This card is about as boring as listening to. I got nothing, folks. I got nothing. This is shit. This is 2. From Space. Seen a card like this 1,000 times. I'm progressive, though. There's a Black Santa that gives it a couple points. What is it? The ESG score just went up, so it's like You got a lady front and center, and you got Santa front and center, who's a black Santa. It's an 8. But if it wasn't for the diversity, no, it would be a 1. It's terribly uncreative. Happy holidays from Resolution. Oh, this game, this is good. I like this. They got Santa, but they've got him incorporated into their D&D kind of fantasy world. I like that. This is good stuff. It's not a great card, but I like the it's a 6. It's a 6. 3. Oh, this is a diverse card. You got a American white guy with a indigenous person. He might be Aztecian. And then you got Queen Elizabeth doing some, I don't know what she's doing. And yeah, is it Sid Meier over there? He's just like, look at him. Look at Sid Meier over there. He's just watching, going, these motherfuckers are about to kill each other, you know? But he's just this dude. He's just like, no, I'm just watching. Sid Meier, if you don't know, is the guy, brilliant strategy designer, did Pirate, Civilization, all that stuff. Abe Lincoln, if you don't know, was 16th president, 14th president? I don't know. He was up there. You know, he helped end the Civil War. It was for political reasons. People give him credit because they think he was a good guy. I'm sure he was, but sadly it was for political reasons. But still, he ended the Civil War. Lord Garth says, sad for Rebel Moon. I had high hopes. I watched it last night. I didn't watch all of it yet, but I liked it. It was good. Happy Holidays from Ascendant Studios. It's good art style. It's 5. Season's Greetings from Gumbo Machine. That's a 2. That's stupid. And there we go. God, that took a long time. That was a long time to go through the holiday cards. I would say the best ones are probably the Naughty Dog one, this one from Funcom, this one's great. This is probably my favorite from ILM Immersive. I love the Namco one. Raw Fury I like. I like the art style of this one, but I don't think it's, whatever, fuck you. This I love. I love the company. I love the game they make, and I love this card. This is wonderful art to me. This is junk. This looks like a fucking web early 90s or late 90s bullshit. Again, remember, if these are his real cars, it's a 9. It's a hell of a flex. If not, it's a 2. I love this one. I love this one so much. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? People need to get fired. Tomorrow morning, they need to get phone calls and get fired because of this. This is the worst card that exists. Thick thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just don't know what this is. Great art. Love the art. Love the art. Oh God, no. Good one. Great one. Love this one. This is crap. No effort. So there you go, fellas. That's the Christmas card roundup. Fuck it. That's a lot of cards, man. All right, let's see what's next on the holiday special list here. One moment. What do we got coming up, fellas? We got come on now. Oh, okay. We're gonna switch gears a little bit. We'll get back to games, but I want to tell you about this. Is fucking batshit. I was curious about. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna turn on the red phone too. If anybody wants to call on the red phone and tell me a gift to get for an Xbox lover, PlayStation hater, or a PlayStation hater, Xbox lover. You know what I'm saying? You love Xbox, you hate PlayStation. You love PlayStation, you hate Xbox. Give me the coolest, funniest, most interesting gift, and you will win a $10 video game gift card. The red phone is on. The number for the red phone, I'll put it up on the screen for you. 619-786-3431. And for the next 7 minutes, whoever gets the funniest or best in the next 7 minutes, set timer to 7 minutes. Okay. These are weird Christmas traditions around the world. Thank you, PG. Member for 2 months, buddy. He says, it's Merry Christmas to all, like the good Lord intended. And then he's got like a mean face, so I don't know what he's saying. But thank you for being part of our community and hanging out with us, buddy. And thank you for that 2 months of support. Thank you much. These are some weird Christmas traditions. This is from Iceland. The best one, as I've discovered, from a place called Catalonia, which you may know about. I've never heard about this. But that's crazy. But anyway, the one in Iceland is called the Yule Lads. Icelandic kids don't just get one Santa Claus, it says. This is reporting from YHA.com in Australia. They don't just get one Santa Claus. They get 13 mischievous trolls roaming the country in the fortnight before Christmas. Each of these characters takes a turn. Let me get this real quick. Hey, it's Jaffe. Hang on 1 second.
Hello.
Hey, turn down your computer because I can hear you have a delay, and I'll get you in 1 second. Hang on.
Okay, I just muted it.
All right, hang on 1 sec. Each of these characters takes a turn visiting children who leave shoes in their bedroom window. They drop off presents for the good kids and depositing rotting potatoes for the bad kids. Can you imagine waking up and getting a rotting potato? I would be so fucking pissed. The next one, though, the one from Catalonia, is excellent. But first, let's take this call. All right, it's Jaffe. Thanks for calling. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yep.
All right. So what do you got? You got a Christmas gift? And if so, what is it?
I actually like both consoles, so
It's not for you. It's not for you. It's a gift for someone who doesn't like one of the consoles. But keep going.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay,
Think about it. Call me back. All right.
No, wait, I got it.
All right, go.
How about Halo Infinite for a PlayStation hater? No, that's an Xbox hater.
What? Do it again. I didn't understand you.
How about Halo Infinite for an Xbox hater?
Okay. All right. Who is this?
Psycho.
Okay. Oh, I see you're in the Discord as well. Okay, so right now you're the only one competing. If anyone gets better than that, and I got to tell you, sir, that's not great. That's like a 1 out of 10. Ravnos gives you a 0 out of 10. I need creative. I need funny. All right. See you, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, hit me up on Discord. I want to give you that gift for the game we talked about last night. All right.
Yeah. How do I DM you exactly?
I'm doing a show right now. Just put it in the main question. Somebody will help you out. Just put it in a question in Discord, the general, and somebody will show you. Okay, I got to talk to you guys about Catalonia. Listen to this. This is crazy. For some inexplicable reason, Catalans observe not one but two excrement-based traditions designed to put a smile on everyone's face. The first is I'll show it to you. This is what it looks like. It is a log that sits on the dinner table. It's called the pooping log, which is a small stick with a grin on its face that lives on the dinner table in December. After being kept warm with the blanket and fed every day with nuts and sweets, it gets beaten with sticks on Christmas Eve to poop out presents. In reality, the kids duck out to pray for presents while the relatives put the gifts under the blanket. That's pretty good, but this is the best. These are things called, I'm going to say it wrong, Caganer. Caganers. Have you heard of these fucking things? This is incredible. It is très incroyable, as they say in Spain. This is a tradition from Catalonia where they have created these pooping characters that are designed to be placed in and around nativity scenes. Okay? I shit you not. It's the real fucking deal. Okay? So here's some examples of it. And what I love about it is there's a little piece of poop. I love just how they're always hidden. Like this guy's like watching the nativity scene. But he doesn't want to, you know, he's shitting, so he needs a little privacy. I like this guy. This guy's like up in the loft. He's like, I want to see the baby Jesus. I'm not a moron, but I got to get back to practice with my band Devo, and also I'm taking a shit up here. Hopefully nobody can see me, right? What's great, though, is these have become, it is Caganer, but I've never heard of this shit. But it's a thing. I'm going to start ordering these. You can get all kinds. You can get Doctor Strange taking a shit. Look at this fucking thing. Right? You can, there he is. Look at him pooping the poop out of his bum. There, that's Doctor Strange, man. You can get all kinds. Wonder Woman pooping, Wolverine pooping, Catwoman. Is that Spider-Man or Venom? I don't fucking know. Harley Quinn's taking a poo. And then it's not just superheroes. Check it out. You can get celebrities. Let's see. Let me see. I want to find. Oh, we can get video game folks pooping. You got Steve from Minecraft shit in there. You got Pac-Man. His poop is yellow. Sonic poops brown. Luigi. What? That's no Luigi. Shut up, Jaffe. There's Link taking a poo. Mario pooping. Who's this? Oh no, the little Among Us guy. You can get oh, come on now. Well, that's just goddamn adorable is what that is. Look at that little Among Us fella taking a shit, and it's red. Is the Hulk's poo green? That's a good question. Let's go find out. Wow, you were teeing this up, but I do not want a gift card. Well, I didn't mean to tee it up, but it's a good point. What did you guys ask? The Hulk? Is the Hulk... let's see. Superheroes. Where are they at? Merchandising? No. Celebrities? I can't even find them anymore. You got Muhammad Ali. You got Einstein. Ziggy Marley. Culture. What is this? Who's this guy? All right. I don't know who any of these fucking people are. But let's go see if the Hulk's poop is green. Come on now. Yeah, Hulk poops green. Who knew it? Hulk knows. That's my Hulk voice. Look at that. That little green shit right there. Anyway, that is a wonderful tradition that we're going to be starting soon in the Jaffe household. Daxter, be a fucking man. Pick up the phone. Call. Don't be a baby. You baby. Okay. We're not going to take a break, but we are going to just journey to yesteryear. And we're going to watch, it's a 4-minute video. Don't fucking kill me, but I'm going to put it on. I'll probably stop and talk while it's on. But this is 90s video game commercials for Christmas. Come on now. You got to love the old commercials and the old ads and whatnot. Here we go. Let's give it a watch.
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store, and he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor.
We've got the Nintendo action set, including the control deck with double game pack and Zapper light gun for just $99.99 at Toys R Us. And we have all the hottest game cartridges at great everyday low prices.
Loved growing up with my Toys R Us kid. Toys.
I will tell you, I remember buying Legend of Zelda I went into the, I think it was Circus World, and I got the gold version. I was in high school when the NES came out, so I was into it. I owned one. I got it right away. I enjoyed it, but it was so weird, man, seeing the fucking, just the phenomenon it was amongst younger people and kids and stuff. They were camping out at stores to get Punch-Out or whatever, or Zelda. It was wild. It was a fun time. But anyway, there you go. That's let's keep going.
Loved growing up with my Toys R Us kid.
It turns out that guy murdered that little boy actor that plays his grandson. It's very just anyway. It's true. Look it up.
Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
But we'll go out of business.
Buy another toy. Or you can buy this, the Sega Master System of Entertainment, with super sensitive control pads and a pinpoint accurate light phaser that even registers misses. The unique Sega
It even
card,
registers
256K
misses.
memory,
Wow.
and even more.
Can you imagine? It's like, this game is so easy. Oh, well, you don't have the technology. You don't have the upgrade where it registers if you miss. So you're saying I can just sit here and I win? Yeah, pretty much.
Cartridge with an unbelievable 4 times more power than most cartridges. It's a future of excitement. The Sega Master System of Interactive Video
All right, you too, Awesome Tatum. Good to see you, buddy.
Entertainment.
Cool.
Mhm.
I heard Matt got a Sega Genesis.
Fuck you.
I heard Matt got a Sega Genesis.
Well, I guess one more is okay.
The Sega Genesis.
I had that. I bought that. That was the first 16-bit I bought, was the Sega Genesis. Did you guys see that movie on, I think it's on HBO Max, 8-Bit Christmas? It's pretty much a ripoff of Christmas Story, but instead of in the 50s, it's a kid who wants an NES. And it's pretty much this. All the kids go to the one asshole rich kid's house to play it, and then they try to get one for Christmas. It's dumb but fun. I recommend it if you're into that kind of thing. People are asking about, do I remember the Toys R Us, the booth you bought the ticket to, and the games behind the guy? Yeah, but again, man, I mean, I was buying games before that where you literally could just, pick up the games and look at the boxes and all that stuff. But I guess they were having theft problems. But yeah, Doug says back then there was no internet to check release dates. I would call Toys R Us and badger them. Abso-fucking-lutely. I remember calling them all the time about like Asteroids and Pac-Man, and it's like, dude, it's not in yet. Is it in? I tell my mom, I don't want to call them back. They're mad at me. You call. All right, here's Daxter calling in. He's getting up the courage. Daxter, it's Jaffe. Go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say. I know you're a little shy. Don't worry about it. What gift would you give to a PlayStation or Xbox fan if you want to piss them off is the question. Right now, you're only up against one other competitor, and I'd say what Psycho called in with was like a 1 out of 10. What do you got, Daxter?
Personally, if I saw somebody that was a Xbox fan, I would just give them a Xbox 360 with the Red Ring of Death on it.
That's pretty good. You are currently in the running. The next call I get will decide who gets the card. Thank you, buddy.
Right,
that's
thank
pretty
you.
good. Thanks for calling, man. See, it wasn't scary, was it? Or if it was, you did it. You did it.
Yeah.
Call back anytime, bud.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Yep.
goddamn right.
Bye.
All right, man. There goes Daxter off into the night. That's pretty good. Ravnos gave it a 2 out of 10. I think it's better than a 2 out of 10, but I will tell you that it was certainly, no offense, like Psycho, better than Psycho. Psycho's like, I'm going to fucking shit bricks, man. Here we go.
Game cartridges sold separately.
River Run or River Raid, Nathan? Oh, it's the same fucking commercial. Fuck you.
Well, I guess okay.
We already
The
saw this.
Sega
Go fuck
Genesis.
yourself.
Game cartridges sold separately.
We went to the big guy.
We laid the whole thing out for him.
We told him we had this great idea for a new game called Sonic and Knuckles.
It's Knuckles in his own game. Plus, it has new technology.
Lock-on technology.
So you can play Knuckles in Sonic 2 and 3.
It's revolutionary.
He just laughed at us. So we sold the whole thing to Sega?
Who's laughing now? Batman!
That's a pretty good one. I don't know if I've seen that one before. If I did, I forgot about it.
Jingle bells, Santa smells, Christmas really stunk. I got nothing that I like, my gifts were all just junk. Boxes full of clothes, CDs no one knows. When I wanted something for my Nintendo 64, Zelda's great, Turok 2, South Park would be fine. How about Rogue Squadron? That game should be mine.
Make up for a lame Christmas. Get the hits you missed on N64.
Mom and Dad, I'm so sad.
What a bunch of spoiled fucking kids. Go fucking get a job, bitch. Buy your own shit. Fuck you. I hate them. White privileged motherfuckers. You have no girl that are friends. You have no people of color that are friends. You have no, I mean, you have nothing. You have nothing. You guys are MAGA all the way. What are you talking about, Jaffe? Shut up. Look, it's an X-Wing. Hello, Sir Joe. Oh my God, that's just terrible.
Why did Mom give you the silver? I was supposed to get the silver. Where were you when Mom was sick?
MAGA 64, yeah.
In Florida with that. Don't talk to my wife that way.
Excuse me. You know, you're not even that relevant, I've got to say.
I think I want to be a Democrat.
Yes. Yeah, there's my boy. Terrible version of my boy. All right, there you go. Those are some Christmas commercials. Now, I want to tell you something. Let's see. Do we have any other callers? Let me turn the phone back on and see if they want to compete with Good Sir Daxter for the gift card. The phone is on right now. My dad let us open the 2600 on Christmas Eve and play Missile Command, and he rewrapped it so Mom didn't find out. That's awesome. Fantastic. All right. It's Jaffe. What's up, man? Hello?
Hey, Jaffe. This is Harry calling from Vermont.
Hello, Harry from Vermont. What's going on, buddy?
I have a Christmas card idea for a Xbox hater.
Okay.
It'll say, on the card, it'll say, Merry Christmas from Xbox. And then they flip it open, and it'll say, thinking of you when you buy your next $70 third-party game from PSN Store. If you ever decide to save money for Christmas, here is a treat for you. Inside it is a year and annual Game Pass subscription.
I like that a great deal. It would really piss off somebody who doesn't have Game Pass or Xbox, and I dig it. That's in the lead right now. In fact, fuck it. We got one more guy in the waiting room. If he don't win, you got it, buddy. So listen, find me on the Discord or hit me up on Twitter. And I will get you your gift card or if you won, but let's see if this guy's going to take it from you. All right.
Okay.
All right, man. Thanks for calling, bud. All right. That's pretty good. That really would piss somebody off. All right. Here's the last guy calling in for this one. Hey, it's Jaffe. You're on. Can you hear me?
Hey, Jaffe.
Hey, bud.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Who is this?
Oh, yeah. I'm ethical human being.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. All right, man. So go.
So, Jaffe, I have the perfect gift because I can give it to the PlayStation fan or the Xbox fan.
Okay.
I would give a picture of Jim Ryan and Phil Spencer having missionary sex while kissing each other.
But why would that piss off an Xbox or a PlayStation fan?
Because a huge fan of PlayStation or Xbox, they don't want anything to do with the other guys, I would say.
Yeah. I like the vulgarity, and I appreciate the call, but I'm giving it to the Vermont fellow. But thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, bud. Thanks for joining the Discord. I'll talk to you soon, bud. All right, so the guy from Vermont, join our Discord, please, and send me a DM, and we'll get rolling on getting you a gift card tonight or tomorrow. Probably tonight. Okay, let's move forward, shall we? Let's move fucking forward. Santa's on the way. I gotta cook tonight. It's almost 5 o'clock. Hang on. Oh, let's talk about nostalgia. Come on now, look at this. Look at this. Oh, this was the Christmas flyer from Toys R Us. The fuck is that sound? Why am I hearing somebody peeing? The fuck? I literally am hearing something. What is this? Oh, why is this up? What was on before? Oh, that was the video game commercials. Okay, I got it. Shut up, Jaffe. Look at that. Toys R Us flyers. And I've said this before. I've said this before. But when you got in the flyers, it was a guaranteed lift to your sales. Now, in this case, these games had just come out. This was, Twisted 2 and Jet Moto were out. This was Christmas 96. Boy, Sony first party. I mean, this is what I'm saying. You guys got to understand. You guys got to understand. And I know things have changed. Games are great now. I love video games now. I'm not like, oh, it was better back then. It wasn't necessarily better back then. Some ways it was, though. Let's just talk first party. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's Psygnosis, 6 first-party games, all coming out around Christmas time. Now we're lucky to get one every couple of years. So do I hope Insomniac's proposal of, instead of spending $300 million for one game, we spend $100 million for 3, and we make them faster? You goddamn right. I hope that gets taken up at Sony. Look at that. Yoshi's Island, one of the best platformers ever. $70. Look at those $70 Nintendo games. Look at that. How much were they over here? Look at that. It's $40. That's another reason PlayStation did so well. Genesis games, $60. New games, fuck you. Okay. PlayStation was cheap versus N64. Yeah. Gaming in the 90s and early 2000s was more intimate. That's what people mean when they say it was better. The retail experience is not the same. Yeah, I mean, but my guess is a lot of that is nostalgia, though, right? I mean, it's you know, you associate it with good feelings, so it's good for you. But I'm sure this generation is going to have the same kind of nostalgia juice for things that, you know, aren't necessarily inherently better or worse. So that's what I would say. It's getting late. I was going to go through this with you guys. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but what I invite you to do, and I'm going to be doing a show soon. I don't know. You tell me if this sounds like a good idea for a show. I'm going to be taking old retro, everything from 80s to 90s, early 2000s magazines that you can find on the Internet Archive. And I'm going to be bringing in like 2 other people that are kind of, you know, whether they're fans or whether they work in the business or, you know, they have podcasts, you know, just, you know, kind of rotating group people to come in. And we're each going to pick like 3 things from that issue that we think is really cool and worth discussing. And we're just going to go around and discuss the stories and the news and the ads in these old magazines. Let me know if that would be something that you think would be a show you'd like to watch. In the meantime, though, what I wanted to say about this is every Christmas season, the magazines, as you know, got so fucking thick because look at this. This is PSM. The majority of this is just ads, right? And you'd get like into the summer and it was like super fucking thin before E3 drops. So it was like the May issue. There was like nothing in there. But this is just ad after ad after ad. It's so fucking crazy. And EGM would ship to you. And EGM would feel like a fucking phone book, or it would feel like a JCPenney catalog, because this is their Christmas. I think this is their Christmas one. And it's just full. Oh, Moto Racer. That was good. I love that one. Just full of ads. It was fun, man. I miss those times. Hell, I'm old. I miss the times when the Atari used to ship with fucking catalogs, man. You could open it every time you got a new game. You opened it and it was like, oh shit, look at these new games coming out that I haven't heard of. I get why gaming mags died, says Nathan, but goddamn, they were great while they lasted. Nothing better than the new CVG issue at newsstands. What's CVG? Computer video games? That's pretty good, Doug. You know what? We're running late, so I'm going to give you Doug's going to get a win too. My gift for the PlayStation fan, a cereal box with Jim Ryan's O-face saying, oops, all live service games. That's pretty fucking good. All right, Doug gets it and Vermont guy gets it. Hit me up in a DM on the Discord, Douglas. I'll get you hooked up tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, man, that's cool. Oh my God, the Jerky Boys. Oh, I thought the Jerky Boys had a game. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's cool. Shipwreckers. I remember this. Yeah, I was working up in Foster City on a game that never shipped during this time. I used to look at Raystorm and just go, oh, because we were doing a top-down shooter, and it was like inspiring. But anyway, whatever. That's the show I want to do. Let me know. Maybe we'll just try it. We'll do a pilot. We'll see if people like watching it. But regardless, let's move on because time's ticking. What else we got lined up? I'm just going to show you some cool, weird shit I found that's Christmas related on the internet. Really just quick hits, if you don't mind. Living Legend, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, Jaffe, remember Croc 1 and 2 from the late 90s? Hope they make a comeback. Some of the most underrated 3D platformers. Yeah, I do remember Croc 1 and 2. I think one of the producers... It's a Small World story, not from Disney, but the external producer, like the guys who made it, I think were in England, but it was produced by, I want to say Fox in LA. And there was a guy who was the producer, who also worked at Sony for a short amount of time. His name was Chris, and I'm blanking on his last name, but people always ask, like, well, where did Axel come from Twisted Metal 2? And I've told the story, but you can link it directly with Chris and Croc. So Chris came up to me and said, what about it? Because we were looking for new cars for Twisted Metal 2. And he came up to me and he said, what about one of those big circular cages that they have like in the circus where the motorcycles, like two motorcycles go in and go 360, and you can kind of sandwich that between two giant tires. And I said, oh, that's kind of cool. But I said, and that obviously led to me going, you know, what's cooler though, is if we put a dude in between two tires and get rid of the cage. But it really wouldn't have come from anywhere if it hadn't been Chris kicking off that idea, who went on to be a producer externally of the Croc game. So there you go. Thank you for the super chat, Living Legends. I appreciate it, buddy. This is a Christmas tradition. There are these nuns. It's Iceland. They're called Grylas. They find bad children and they cook them in stew and they eat them. That is a wonderful Christmas. Aren't these so many traditions so fucking dark? I just thought that these are just little quick hits. If Batman has a Santa or Santa, would he wear his hat like this or this? It's a good question. It's a good question. I don't know. Probably like this. Probably on the left, don't you think? All right. This is, I just like the art. Krampus killing Santa with little kids singing it. Come on now. Come on now. Isn't that perfection? Look at that. Look at that. I think there's a movie. I need to watch some of the more random, low budget Christmas horror movies. Look at this one. This one's pretty good too. Look at that fucker. The little gnome is fucked and Santa's over here. He's like, I'm fucked too. Look at this guy. This looks like a goblin though. But yeah, he's like, I'm not. And Rudolph is pissed. And then you should be. You should be. I'm not saying anything clever. People have said this, but it's true. It's like Rudolph got shit on. Treated like crap. And the only reason Santa comes back around is because he can use him. Right? It's not like he's like, oh my God, Santa realized how mean they were. It's like, no, he still would have been a fucking outcast if it wasn't for the fact that, oh, well, he can be useful to our society and help me do my job. Well, now suddenly I like the guy. Fuck you, Santa. This is exactly what should have happened. Rudolph runs away, grows up in the woods, becomes a fucking savage motherfucker. And then he's like, all right, bitch, let's go, fat fuck. I killed your elves. I destroyed the workshop. I fucked Mrs. Claus. And then after that, I killed her. Now you're the last one standing. Ho, 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 bitch. And then he just fucking gores him with the fucking horns. I'm hard now. It's awesome. Better than Viagra. All right, what else we got? Hang on. That's not... What are we looking at, boys? Oh, I just want to tell you something. Well, Psycho's in the waiting room, but he already called in, so I'm assuming he doesn't want to talk or anything. Look at this. Now this is, well, this is just what I would like to call goddamn delightful. It's goddamn delightful. Come on now. I guess this is from, I mean, it's from Toho Kingdom. Toho's the studio that makes Godzilla. I don't know if this is their office or what, but look at that. It's a Christmas tree in the shape of Godzilla, and it breathes or sends smoke out, and its eyes go red. Come on now. That's fucking awesome. I love it. I'm in love with it. All right. Here's a giveaway. All right. So far we've given away, I'm going to give away 2 of the cards so far. One for Psycho for waiting so long in the waiting room. One for Vermont Guy, and one for Doug. Here's the 4th one. I'm going to read you a review for a video game. I've blocked out all the words. You won't know what it is, but I want you to tell me what game this is. It was from a PlayStation magazine, PSM. First person in the chat to type it will get the $10 PlayStation gift card. Here we go. Can you say one more time is the title. Although last year's X, when I say X, I'm blanking it out so you won't know. Although last year's X focused on action a little too much, this new game remembers that this is an action platforming X. And it really does the platforming well. When things do get physical, there are tons of new attacks. There are 3 potency levels for melee strikes now. Especially for X in his turbocharged X. You'll find several new playable characters too, some of whom were adversaries in previous games. X 3D glasses, included in the box, livens up the saturated X graphics in short sequences, and although many in the action segments aren't as perfectly tuned as those in X, the sheer variety of the shenanigans makes up for it. Street Fighter, yeah, no. In fact, this variety even overcomes the only real offense. As with Tony Hawk, Dynasty Warriors, Jak and Daxter, and more, the games come out so often that there's a been there, done that feeling. That said, X is still a winner. And it got an 8.0, and its pros were tons of gameplay improvements and variety. Platform segments are back. The negative is it's an under 13 storyline, even with all the new stuff. Barely avoids feeling stale. Does no one know this game? You can, fuck it, I'll turn the phone on. Nobody, you can tell me on the Discord or you can tell me on the phone. The phone do not disturb is off, so call in if you want to take a chance at this last gift card. 619-786-3431. Zeke, no, it is not Crash Bandicoot. Okay, let's move forward. See who we got. See if they win it. Hey, it's Jaffe.
Hello. Is the answer Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks?
No.
All right.
Thanks, bud. No one's gotten it yet. While we're waiting for somebody to get it, let's take a look at some holiday cookies. Fuck you, Jaffe. No, I don't think you can. These are video game cookies. I don't know. I just wanted to show them. They look good. I love cookies like this. Oh, sugar and froth. Look at the PlayStation controllers and shit. Who's this? I think this is groceries coming. I don't even go to the grocery store anymore. I love when they bring me shit. Look at these. These are beautiful. Look at these. These are some fucking homemade shit, man. That's beautiful shit. Okay, hang on. I want to show you something real quick. Okay. Now, as the final thing that I'm going to show you guys, and no one has gotten it yet. Not yet. Hang on one second. I just want to make sure this is the whole thing. Okay, I think this is the whole thing. Okay. No one has gotten it yet. I'm looking at the chat. I'm going to show you something that is very wholesome to wrap up our Christmas special. But boy, it's cool. And if I would have, I visited Santa from time to time as a kid. Like I said, we weren't religious. We certainly weren't Christian. I didn't believe in any of this stuff, but, it was fun. Dune. Yeah, Johnny, it's Dune. Let me read the review to you guys one more time and see if anybody gets it. Again, you can call in on the phone, 619-786-3431. And then if no one gets it, no one gets it. And we'll move on with our fucking lives. But in the meantime, though, let me read you the quote one more time. This is the review. Oh, there's my, maybe not. This is the review coming in from PlayStation Magazine. Hey, it's Jaffe. Hello?
Hey, this is Harry from Vermont calling again. Is it Soul Calibur?
No. Are you nuts, Harry from Vermont? Why would Soul Calibur introduce platforming again?
I don't know. It was a fighting game. I just wanted to take a chance at
But you are aware, nowhere in this review did it mention it was a fighting game, correct? I just want to be clear I was reading it right. This is not a fighting
it
game.
was like new characters and stuff like that, so I
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Harry from Vermont, don't forget, reach out on the Discord, bud.
I DM'd you already. My name is Bazookas on Discord. Thanks, though. I appreciate it.
All right, you
Merry
got it,
Christmas.
buddy. You too, sir. Okay, here we go. Let me read it to you guys one more time. And what I will tell you is some of you guys are sort of close, kind of close, but no cigar, as the kids like to say. Here we go. I'm going to read it to you one more time. It's not Pitfall, no. Can you say one more time? Although last year's X focused action a little bit too much, this new X remembers that this is an action platforming series. And it really does the platforming well. When things do get physical, though, there are tons of new attacks. There are 3 potency levels for melee strikes alone now, especially for X in his turbocharged X. Let me just this is probably going to give it away right here, so get ready to dial the number or type. Especially for X in his turbocharged wheelchair. You'll find several new playable characters too. 3D glasses included in the box liven up the saturated graphics in short sequences. In fact, the variety overcomes the only real problem with the game, which is it comes out so often that there's a sense of been there, done that. And they gave it an 8. No one's gotten it yet. Come on, fellas. I'm going to give it 20 more. I tell you what, if nobody gets it or nobody calls in when I can't hold my breath anymore, this is just it's a wash. No one's going to get it. Try again next year, bitch. Here we go. Ravnos gets it. Sly 3. Whew, thank God. Yeah, it was Sly Cooper 3. Somebody had guessed Sly Cooper 2, but that's not Sly Cooper 3, baby. So sorry. Oh, Living Legends paid, but he missed it. Not fast enough. Thank you, Living Legends, for the super chat, buddy. I know the wheelchair did it. I knew that was going to do it. I assumed the 3D glasses would probably do it, but apparently not. He used GPT. Hell, I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter to me. Living Legends, though, good job, buddy. Good try. Next time. So let me just make sure I got this right. We have Ravnos hit me up. Psycho hit me up. Vermont guy hit me up. Which is Bazooka. And there's one more, right? One more guy that won something. So everybody hit me up on the Discord. I'll get you paid out tonight or tomorrow sometime. All right. Can I gift you a PSN card for Canada? No clue. I don't know. So if it turns out I can't, then I can't. Although you want me to give it to Living Legend? All right, Living Legends, if he wants to give you the cards, so sign up on the Discord if you're not already there. Send me a DM. I'll hook you up with it tonight or tomorrow. Okay. Last thing I want to show you guys real quick. This is the shit. This is like if I had this when I was a kid, my mind would have been fucking blown through the goddamn roof. Look at this fucking thing. Talk about a wholesome Christmas experience. These kids will never forget it. Check it out. This is somewhere, I think this is in Canada, I think.
And
Right? So they get in the elevator. I wish the parents would shut up, though. It's kind of like, yes, the kids are aware of what's happening. Yes, they know. They can see. They have eyes, you jerk. It's not the Trade Center, no. Now watch this. This is cool.
Alright, who's ringing the doorbell? You gotta ring the doorbell. You did it. Go ahead in.
No, no. Where's the rest of it, you idiot? No, hang on. Oh my God.
Go ahead in.
Oh my. Hang on. I got to show you what happens when that happens. Hang on. It's Studio 54, right? Oh my God. I am so mad. Where is it, lady? Is this better be it? See the entire video on my page. What page? Hang on. Hang on. No, I'm getting it. I'm going to show you this shit. Hang on. Don't fuck with me. I'm going to fucking show you this shit. Oh, here it is. Okay. I can jump forward to where it was too. All right. So remember, they get to it. Let me make it bigger now. Okay. Here we go. Right? Where were we, folks?
Alright, who's ringing the doorbell? You gotta ring the doorbell. You did it. Good job.
I mean, come on. Come on. They took an elevator through the sky to the North Pole. I would almost fucking believe it. I would almost fucking believe it. If I was a kid, I would definitely believe it. But I mean, that's a hell of a setup. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good, man. I dig it. I think that's right to the gift shop. That's right. That's right. Living Legend, thank you, buddy. He says, thanks, Jaffe. It's all good, but give it to whoever guessed first. Well, I will. Look, if you don't, Ravno says he's in Canada. I may not be able to get it to him in Canada, but whoever, look, here's what I'll say as we wrap up. Thank you, though, Living Legends. Very, very much. Appreciate it, buddy. Here's what I'll say. The people who won, I'm excited to get you guys the cards. Right now, I have... Oh, okay. So Ravnos is reached out to me. I'm waiting for Psycho to reach out to me and the other couple of people. Bazooka, he may have hit me up on Twitter, but make sure you find me because I want you to get your shit tonight or tomorrow sometime. And again, Psycho, tonight or tomorrow, we need to friend each other on Steam so I can get you your game because you can't gift shit to people who are not already friends. So we'll work it out in the next tonight or tomorrow, but let's keep rolling with that. Fellas, well, there you go. That has been the goddamn Cockadoodie Gabbin&Games Christmas special. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys, spending some time this Christmas Eve. I'm now going to go watch some movies with the family. I'm going to cook. I got groceries coming. It's going to be fun. I ain't leaving you high and dry, though. Let me say two things real quick. Oh, hang on. Let me let this guy know something real quick. So what I'll tell you real quick before we head out is if you are lurking or not, but I just want to say, if you are lonely, I get it. Holidays can be rough on a lot of people. If you're sad, if you're not feeling so great, I'm glad you got to spend a little time with us today. I will be back tomorrow streaming in the morning. Okay, so here's what tomorrow is. It's games tomorrow, but I'm very excited about these games, my knucklehead friends, because we are going to be streaming these two games. We are going to be streaming Christmas Carnage, which is an Unreal 5, just looks gorgeous. I don't know if it's fun or not, but it looks amazing. First-person horror game, and then we'll be streaming Christmas Massacre. So find me tomorrow morning, Christmas Day, before our shit gets started around 2. And play some games with your Papa Jaffe. In the meantime, though, seriously, be well, be safe, take care of yourself, play some great games tonight. If you got nothing else to do, I get it. I'm here. I can't be here for you, but I wish I could. I know some people are really struggling this time of year, and I'm sorry to hear it. But I hope you have a safe holiday season. And if we don't see you till January, I'll see you soon. Thank you, everybody.